Right, so just look at this comment. It's saying that no one person can do over £1,000 in a day. So I'm going to do a day in a life and let's see if we can prove this wrong. Guys, today I'm going to show you, how much we can earn in a day. So it's a day in a life with myself and James the apprentice. I don't know if he'll get on camera today, but he's there. Right, so first job this morning is taking out a washing machine, moving it over to a new place and then reinstalling it there. So let's get going.
That washing machine job was an hour and 5 minutes, went over the hour, so I got charged extra hour, so £155. Next job we'll be doing in a week, now we're over the week, we'll try to fit through the hob over the cupboard. So those are the, clean week to go. So that's what it is.
Okay, so that was basically finding that leak. It would have been much quicker if the customer just let me cut through the wall in the first place, but he wanted to look through the hob. So that was 2.5 hours, which we're totaling at £290, and we will be back next week to fit the cracked overflow. The next job is a quick and simple one, which is a toilet inners. However, it is a concealed system, so let's go get this done. Right, so that was a quick and easy one, a quick half hour, so with a slight uplift on materials, that's £85. Next one, we're going to have a look at a tapping set. So that were a quick and easy job, so just half an hour, 65 quid for that. Next job is a couple of taps on, maybe a tap, let's see when we get there. That was a kitchen tap, it wasn't a couple of taps, just one. 45 minutes, £110. This next job we've got is a problem with the heating system. I believe it's not turning off, so it's going to be maybe one of the zone valves that we need to have a look at, but I guess we'll see when we get there. Okay, so basically this customer's saying that the temperature of the radiators downstairs is heating up when they've not got it on there. Thermostat. Now I've tested the thermostats and everything's working as it should be with the thermostats. However, what we need to find out is obviously you've got a unvented cylinder, so this is going to be heating up with water or heating the water up at some point whenever it's set. Now when this turns on, is it bypassing this one here? We're going to let the system cool back down again, and then once it is, we can then retest the theory of turning the hot water on, and if the hot water, when it comes on to heat up the cylinder, if it goes up and starts heating up above this zone valve, then it's obviously the zone valve that's also passing and allowing water to go past and heat up the central heating system when it shouldn't be. Okay, so basically at the moment we're testing a theory, so it's the central heat, the hot water. So the central heating to heat up the hot water is turned on, which is this here and this zone valve here. Basically, the only circuit that should be warming up is the circuit to heat up the hot water. Now, holding onto this pipe here is red hot. Now this is turned off, so it's this valve that's passing. So every time the client is having their hot water heated, it's also heating the ground floor of the central heating, which is obviously incorrect. So what we're going to have to do is change this for a new one. First thing I'm going to do is set this off. Disconnect the power from it, take this off itself and see if this is actually seized, and then we're going to take it from there. As expected, when this the coil was on for the hot water, this pipe up here was heating up, which is the ground floor central heating circuit. So the problem's this. So what we've done is, it may be the valve itself, but what we're going to do is just change the head on this, and then hopefully that'll work. If not, then we'll have to come back, because it's now nearly 6:10 at night, and this whole system is draining down, this coming off, so you're talking 3-4 hour job. So let's get this done, let's get this started. Okay. Right, so now we've got the new one on and it's been wired up. We can feel the heat on this circuit is there, and the heat is not on any of these circuits, which is the first floor and the ground floor central heating circuit. So, right, okay, so with that finishing, we're looking at 7 o'clock now. So we've been here, I've been at it since 8:30 this morning. With that last job, we basically changed the motorised valve and obviously diagnostic as well. So that was coming out as 410, including materials. So you can see the amount of money that's including materials. However, we had £65 cash as well, and the materials were 90 for the motorised valve, and £20 for the push button flush. So it's £110 off of that. Right, okay, so I'll let you work out how much that is. Let me know in the comments, but I'll tell you it's well over 1,000.